Hi guys! So I've been using my 2021 Embrace the Constellations weeks for a couple of months now, and I thought it would be a good time to show you how it's been going. This week's is my personal planner, so I use it for everything in my life that's not work related. I have just been keeping it in this Salty Katie jelly cover, and I really like how it shines and sparkles, and also how it keeps the whole thing very slim and lightweight. Especially because I have stickerated it quite a bit, so I think it's fat enough on its own without adding another cover on. I'm using a Kaweco Student demonstrator fountain pen with it, and I just used black ink because I thought that it offsets the stickers quite nicely. So let me just show you how I have set it up. I put on this very appropriate Sweet Kawaii design sticker. That's kind of the story of my life. And my word for the year is calm, so I thought no matter what happens this year, it's good to focus on calm. This is a full page sticker, also from Sweet Kawaii Design. With the pandemic situation, post has basically slowed down to a crawl internationally, so I think that I used up my last chance to order anything from them for a while, which is really sad, but I'm just going to make the most of UK sticker shops on Etsy for now. And I just use this page to circle when I have replaced the ink in my fountain pen, and I actually have only done it once since I started this planner, I think, and I forgot to circle it, so I need to do that. It was just a couple of days ago. I don't use these for anything else. Then I use this vertical spread basically just as a medication tracker. So I circle when I've had to take a sleeping tablet because I have a kind of long-term insomnia condition, and I also recently started taking inhalers, so I am taking a brown inhaler every day, and then I've just been noting down when I've had to take blue inhaler as well. And I think that this works really well for that because I can just see at a glance, you know, kind of what the situation looks like per month. It's very good as an overview. Then I use the monthly spread as a combination of an order tracker for everything that's not planner related. So as you know, I have a separate planner that I use for all of my planning and journaling related stuff, and so I keep track of planner purchases in there. So this is anything like, you know, clothes, household supplies, dog food, etc. Things that I order not as part of the normal like grocery shop, but special one-off orders. And then I use this as a combination exercise tracker and a tracker of when I have done something in the household. So like when we've changed the sheets and the duvet covers, when I have washed my hair, stuff like that. So I don't track a lot. It's just stuff that I have difficulty remembering when I last did it, and so it's just helpful if I write it down because then I don't have to wonder. Things like flea medicine and worm medicine for the dogs go in here as well. This was when I was tracking my peak flow for breathing, for asthma possibly, and so I was writing down in here what my peak flow numbers were like. And this is the current month, so I'm just going to keep using it like that. We started weighing one of our dogs because she's a bit too chubby. So we got a dog scale and we've been weighing her regularly, and so I put that in here as well. So I just decorated all of the months in here. Basically what I'm doing with this is that I am using this as a place where I can stickerate to my heart's content because it's my personal planner, and so I can have a little bit more fun with it. My work planner, which is my Hobonichi cousin, I have experimented with different ways of planning, and I've come to the conclusion that it works best for me if it's just completely plain, pencil and paper only, no decoration, no color, and I really like it like that, and it somehow seems to me to be the most functional and work the best, and I like it like that. But I also like to be able to stickerate, and so that's what I do in this planner. And because I still wanted it to be functional, I didn't want to have the pressure of like feeling that I have to decorate the week before I can write in it. I just went ahead and put stickers down for the whole of the year basically throughout the whole planner. So I'll show you how that looks in the weekly spread in a minute, but this is how it looks in the monthly spreads. I just thought I want this to be colorful and happy, and I want it to be all done so that I can just pick this up and write in it. So as you can see, it's a combination of happy, colory fun and scribbles, basically. So I don't care how pretty this looks in terms of the writing. I don't care about keeping it super neat. I just want it to have a little bit of decoration before I even go to write in it, so that when I want to write in it, I can just write in it and not worry about making it look prettier, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a fusion of functional and decorative, and that works really well because I know that I don't have to spend time stickerating it more unless I want to. And sometimes I do just feel like picking it up and putting extra stickers in it for the week, but I know that if I don't have time, that I don't have to worry about that. So what I've done for the monthlies is just put a little happy animal with a positive quote here, and then over here by my order tracker I've put some kind of indication that this is where the shopping and money spending goes, because I always write that down here. So that's what I've done for all of the monthly spreads up until the end of the year, and I always switch over to my new weeks in December, so I've left that blank. So I don't use these for pre-planning at all, I just use them for tracking. So okay, this is another full page sticker from Sweet Kawaii Design, and then we get into the beginning of the weeklies. So as you can see, I started using this planner on the first week that it was that it went live at the end of November, and the first thing that I did was put these Jewish calendar stickers all the way through. So if you saw my setup video when I first started using this, you'll have seen these. So this is from an Etsy shop called Hadassah Levine, which I'll link down below in case any others out there are looking for Jewish planner stickers. And so she has these great stickers that give you the whole of the Jewish year with all of the holidays and the Jewish dates. And I find that really, really convenient because it's something that I need to reference a lot. So I like having it here in my personal planner. And because I put these stickers on, I thought, okay, I'm going to go all the way and I'm just going to stickerate as much as I want in here. So most of these are Happy Planner stickers. And as you can see, it's a mix of functional and decorative stickers. So things like shopping lists go here. I also put in the Shabbat times, the Sabbath times, which is really helpful for me as well. Those are from the same Etsy shop, Hadassah Levine. And then the rest of it is like payday stickers, laundry, and you know, some happy colorful stickers. And I have decorated throughout the whole of the entire planner as well. So again, it's the same principle that from now on, if I want to and I don't have time to put more stickers in, I can just write. So I don't have to think about doing a weekly spread or anything. The whole entire thing is decorated. And I've never done this before in a planner, and I really like it. It's very liberating because I feel like I can guarantee that my planner will be pretty for the whole of the year without having to do anything more. So things that I know will stay the same, I've put in throughout the whole of the planner. Like, those are dogs playing in the background, by the way. If you hear funny noises, they might come in at any moment and knock through this setup here. But so I put in recycling a good way through the year because the recycling night is Tuesday night, and so you know I know that that's going to stay the same. But if I want to add in something else when I have a spare moment and I have a sticker at hand, I can do that too. So I basically use the left-hand side to write down to-dos for that particular day. I don't generally write appointments in here, and that's because I put all of my appointments in my Hobonichi Cousin, which is my work planner. But essentially because this is where all of my time-sensitive stuff is, most of that's work. So if I have an appointment, even if it's not work-related, I want it to be in here so that it's all in one place and I don't get confused and miss appointments switching between my personal planner and my work planner. So I know that anything time-sensitive is going to be in my Cousin, and I just put my non-work to-dos in here. So that's what goes on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, I put in either shopping lists or things that I need to do sometime during the week, but I don't know exactly when. And then I also use it for random notes. Like this was when we were looking into getting the tiles in our washrooms replaced because they're cracked. And so this was what the builder suggested, and I wrote it down, and then we didn't end up doing it because it was quite expensive, but never mind. So this week was the week of Hanukkah, so I put in some Hanukkah stickers, which I also got from Hadassah Levine. And then the same here, this is daily to-dos, and then this is stuff that I need to do or I'm going to attempt to do sometime during the week, but I don't know exactly when. I also like to take advantage of the fact that I can put as many stickers as I want in this planner by just using all kinds of random stickers, mostly from the Happy Planner. So sometimes, like this, we had a Hanukkah party over Zoom with my research group, and so I put in Hanukkah party here because I had these little time with friends stickers from the Happy Planner, and even though it was kind of a work thing, it was like a fun thing, and so I just put it in here. It was in my work planner as well as an event so that I wouldn't forget it, but I put it in here for fun too. So as you can see, it just keeps going like this, and I don't really mind if I have stickers over some of this, and so it gets a little bit messy and it's not exactly even, because I just write things wherever they fit and I can read it fine. And as you can see, generally there's quite a bit of empty space in here, so I feel like most of the time I don't really run out of room. If I need to make a bigger list, I can put it in the notes pages, which I'll show you in a minute, or else generally there's quite a lot of space here. So if I wanted to make like a longer list of something or some notes, there's usually enough room to do it. So sometimes I'll write down like when things are, like if I have an order arriving, things that I want to do that I just end up not doing, and then I have to keep moving them. And what I'll usually do is at the beginning of the week, I'll write down things that I want to do during the week, or that I have to remind James to do during the week. And then at some point I think, okay, I really need to decide when exactly I'm going to do this, and I'll like put it in on a specific day, and then if it doesn't happen that day, I'll bump it. So generally it just works like that, and it's working really, really well. I love this setup, and I love the fact that it's decorative but also functional. So as you can see, it's really not that neat in terms of the writing. I just write, kind of as things happen, and I don't worry about them looking too pretty, because I feel like that would impede on the functionality of it. If I kept thinking I have to make this look really nice, then I wouldn't be so comfortable to just, scribble in all of my to-dos, and it wouldn't be as effective. So sometimes there isn't that much going on because I've just spent all week working basically and don't have a lot of personal to-dos. I sometimes write in my video schedule because I have these stickers, and I put my video and planner related stuff in my planner, but for some reason these YouTube stickers ended up in my personal planner, and so I thought I'll add these stickers in, although really I should move the rest of the stickers to my planner so that I can put them in there, because that would make more sense. I really like having these small functional Happy Planner stickers for laundry. The Happy Planner has all kinds of different laundry stickers, and I mean to use them all in this. So usually I have put some kind of heading like to do at the top of this, because this is where I keep my to-dos. And so you see, like here I made a list of what to do for James's birthday, which was a couple of weeks ago. And I just put that down at the bottom here, even though it was on a specific day, because that day was already filled up on the left-hand side and there was blank space here, so it made sense. Sometimes I'll put in things like discount codes and stuff, and I know that if I write it down in here that I'll be able to find it again, because I can just like flick through until I get to it. This was kind of a busy week with a lot of stuff, mostly because I kept not doing the things. So I had to phone the vet, and that got bumped a couple of times, and sometimes I just write down more in it than other times. And then I had an ink disaster. That was kind of sad. But you can see that it's generally working pretty much the same way week after week. So it's working really well, and I love it. This was for the dog scale. So we bought the dog scale, and I was just making a note of the dimensions and the batteries that it takes. And another shopping list, some daily to-dos. Sometimes I put down stuff that I am aiming to do for fun and we don't actually get to it. So we are working on solving a mystery at the moment. It's like one of those crime boxes. It's not Hunt a Killer, but it's like Hunt a Killer. And we just haven't had the energy to be able to work on it. So I keep putting it in optimistically, hoping that we'll be able to do it, and then not managing it. Then obviously laundry, lots of laundry. So I decided this week that I really wanted to make more use of all of the little icon stickers that I have in various Happy Planner books, and so I was thinking that on Saturday, which is my day off, I could just put in a few more stickers, and I'm excited about that because I feel like even though I want this to be functional and to be able to scroll in it, I also like having it be all filled up with colorful stickers, and that makes me happy. And I got these really cool stickers from Ellie Beth Designs, who I will leave a link down below if you're in the UK. She has amazing stickers, and I was so excited when I saw that she had made a batch of stickers with the term stickerating on them, because as you know, stickerating is one of my favorite words, and I'd never seen it on any kind of planner products before. So she has this whole stickerating set. Stickerating is my therapy. I'd rather be stickerating. So that's like, yes, it's me. I would rather be stickerating. So that is the current week. I also got these arrow stickers from Ellie Beth Designs at the same time because I think that that just helps to make it look colorful and happy. But like, again, if I don't plan out my week in one go. I kind of plan it out as it happens, like as I think of things. And when I get to the end of one week, I'll just kind of transfer over the things that I haven't done to the next week. So at the end of last week, I was like, oh, I haven't done these things. Let me transfer that over to this week. But I don't like sit down and have a planning session, if you know what I mean. So it kind of all happens like a little bit organically and sporadically. So sometimes I happen to be sitting with the stickers next to me and I think, oh, I'll put in a sticker when I'm making this note. And then sometimes I'm on the phone and I have to write something down, or I think of something that I need to do and there are no stickers and I don't have time, and so I just write it in like this, and that's okay. I also wanted to use some of these Wellbeing Happy Planner stickers to do a kind of like weekly chronicle. Again, just for fun. I'm not like seriously tracking these things, but because I seem to have a lot of free space in the right hand sides of these weeklies, I thought, why not do that sometimes? So occasionally I've added in one of these big weekly tracking stickers, and I've done that whenever there's room. Sometimes I put in a checklist sticker. I'm going to add in some more of these because I think that there are a lot of weeks where I could do that. I was reluctant to decorate these too much, like going too far into the year, because when I started this in December, I thought like, well, I really don't know how I'm going to end up using it, and I don't want to, like, you know, sticker it into August, cover up everything on every weekly spread, and then realize that it's actually not at all functional and is really annoying. But I think now I've been using it long enough that I can see that it's quite safe to add in a lot of stickers here, especially if they have some purpose, like a shopping list or a to-do list or something. So like this, I thought, and that's pretty safe to put in because I'll use that. So this is how the rest of the weekly spreads look. And the one thing about this that is a little bit uncomfortable is that because I'm using all of these stickers of different thicknesses, like these, which are pretty thick, the whole planner is kind of lumpy. So I started using a pencil board because that kind of helps with the lumpiness. If I'm just writing on one page and the pencil board is underneath it, it's not so bad. That is the one thing that I am not super happy about using this as a very, very highly stickerated planner. But I think that the benefits outweigh the negatives because I really like having the Jewish calendar here in my personal planner instead of having to go to a separate wall calendar for it, which is what I had to do before. And these stickers are pretty thick, and those are the only ones that she sells, and there is nowhere else to get Jewish calendar stickers, so I've kind of made peace with that. And I thought, like, okay, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. If these stickers are already thick, then I might as well just put all the stickers on, rather than, like, say, just using the clear stickers, which are thinner. So, but I've seen a lot of people with their weeks that seem to, you know, kind of put sticker kits and all kinds of different thicknesses of stickers in them and coat pretty well. So I thought, why shouldn't I also? Okay, so I've stickerated up until, what is it, Pet? I've stickerated up until the end of November, and this is the week that I predict I'll be switching over to my 2022 weeks. So the rest of this is blank, and then we get into the notes pages. So this is the standard weeks, which means that it has 70 notes pages, and I calculated that that is fine for me for the year because I don't usually tend to take a huge amount of notes in my weeks, probably because I have so many other planners. So I'm using this mostly for lists, like apps and websites that I want to remember, TV shows to watch, when our dogs need their vaccines, online shops that I want to note down, that's still blank, different types of Prime boxes that I've ordered that I want to remember, and then just like fun lists, films to see. This is a song that James and I wrote to the tune of Staggerly, but it's about our dog. And then I started using this for quick daily notes. In my previous video, I discussed my my daily planner dilemma. And so this was kind of the product of that. I was using this to make some daily notes, and I made another spread to continue to do that in. So I kind of have that if I don't have my separate daily notebook with me, I can use this. And then the rest of it is blank so far. So what I do with this is if I need to write something on a new topic, I'll write it and I'll leave some blank space at the top and the bottom so that I can put some stickeration in, because I like to have this be all colorful. And so that is my rule for this planner. The policy is it needs to be colorful, it needs to be happy, but it also needs to be functional. So I don't wait until I've had time to stickerate it, basically, until I can start making notes in here, but I just make sure to leave some space so that I can put stickers in afterwards. So the rest of these are blank because I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet. And I've put a couple of full-page Sweet Kawaii design stickers in here just to liven it up, because I took the calculation that it would be okay to lose out a few pages. I don't use that many notes pages. So you can see we are now in February, and I've used up to page 12 in here. And some of these are like long-term lists that I can keep coming back to over the course of the year. Like this one I think will last me for the whole year. And this one and this one, these will all last for the whole year. So I feel pretty confident about this. I think that this will last me for the rest of the year. And then I have my 100 list, which I decorated a bit, and I am using this for things on my wish list that are not planner related. So some of these things are items that I kind of idly consider, like, oh, maybe I would like that, but probably it's not practical or I don't want to spend the money on it. So I just write it down on here and see whether or not I come back to it. Sometimes I do end up buying the things. So for example, I mentioned that I bought the dog scales for Pet. And then this rug is a new purchase that I bought a couple of rugs for the flat because we have wooden floors and they're kind of cold and the dogs like the rugs and I like them too. So I ended up buying those, but these two I have not bought. So hopefully I can just keep them on the wish list and not ever buy them. And then I put another full page sticker and a bit of decoration there. And then this is one of my mottos. So it's like Sweet Kawaii Design. She totally gets me in my way of life. And send nudes is another one. I say this to James on a regular basis. And then I have a few stickers back here. And the pen loop, which is from Leuchtturm. So this is my personal planner. This is how I've been using it for the past couple of months, and I'm really, really happy with it. I think that it works really well for me, and I love how colorful it is, and also that it's functional at the same time, and that I don't stress about, worrying whether it's pretty or not. So I hope that you enjoyed this. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!